elite athletes and folks who are really like pushing performance benefit from using Apollo more regularly. During the warm-up phase, getting your body and your mind in the zone to perform, it helps you enter that like performance flow state that we're all familiar with, which is why we all love to exercise so much, right? Helps you enter that before you hit the field. So your performance level for that first 30 minutes is much higher. We recommend using it when you're taking breaks during peak performance. So if you're an ice hockey player and you're on the bench for 2, 3 minutes in between these really full press performance situations, using Apollo for 2 to 3 minutes on the bench helps make sure that you're going to be that much closer to being at your best when you go back out again 2 to 3 minutes later. The other thing I would mention is the cognitive performance statistic, which we saw in our clinical double-blind randomized placebo-controlled trial. We saw cognitive performance within 2 to 3 minutes under stress go up by about 25%. So that's a really critical one because it applies to both mental focus and physical performance in terms of like how mental game relates to physical performance. And it's akin to getting like 25% more questions right on a test. That's how much different the performance was with and without Apollo. This level of improvement is enough to help a child get from not meeting their bare minimum academic standards to be able to play sports to surpassing that threshold. It also is enough of a level of improvement to help young athletes who are struggling with focus on the field or with their coaches to focus enough to be able to take in the instructions for the plays they're going to run that day or for the rules of the games that they're playing if they're learning them new. And it gets young athletes over those thresholds so that they can sustain performance and overcome a lot of the attention difficulties that often nowadays are becoming barriers to performance.